not, in fact, it will never happen, because probably something you have seen in 4 to 5%, you want your partner to exhibit those personality, forgetting that there is no such thing as a perfect partner. Hello people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Vivian and this is Tips with Vivian. If you're just seeing my video for the first time, thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. On this channel, I film about family, marriage, relationship, parenting, and health. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Use this medium to say a very big thank you to all those who showed me so much love in my first video. In fact, the views, the comments, the chats up were all encouraging. It was way beyond my expectation, I must say honestly. It just gave me the courage to want to do more, knowing that I am on the right path. So today's video, guys, today's video, it's a very important topic that has happened to some persons, and some persons are in the situation right now. If care is not taken, some persons may find themselves in this situation, and that is comparing your relationship to someone else's relationship. Gonti, listen and hear me. Comparing your relationship to someone else's is unhealthy and it is toxic, and I'm going to tell you why. The truth of the matter is that it's way too easy for us to be caught off in the perceived life of our friends or those we see in social media, and oftentimes we just want to use that to judge or benchmark how our own relationship should work out. We forget that values, differs, background, strength and weakness in relationship also differs. Now let me talk about value. What may be considered important to you may be considered unimportant by someone else, and what is considered important to someone else may be considered unimportant to you or even unnecessary to your relationship. Our strengths and weaknesses in relationship differs. For example, you and your partner may just be well okay with financial issues, like you have strength when it comes to finance, meaning you do not argue about it, you do not fight about it, which of course we know finance is one major problem that partners in relationship do have. But at this point you realize that that is your strength, you're okay with it. That may be something that somebody somewhere is fighting over with his or her partner. That which you are struggling to cope with is something that somebody somewhere with his or her partner is just fine with it, is making them happy. Let me move to the point why I said that comparing your relationship to someone else's is toxic and unhealthy. Things that possibly may happen are this. One, you may become resentful of your partner. Sooner or later, you may just find yourself being resentful of your partner for no good reason. Let me give you an example. Maybe your partner is not one who helps you with chores in the house, and you never had problem with it. But it's possible you've seen somebody somewhere who helps his or her partner to do chores, and you just feel that why not? After all, how many heads does he have? We can do this together, and you bring that into your relationship, forgetting what I mentioned earlier, that values, background, strength and weaknesses differ, and you insist it must happen by fire, by force. At the end of the day, you find yourself being resentful of your partner. You find yourself not taking pleasure in activities that you would on a normal day be involved with your partner, and you are happy about it. You no longer look forward to those activities because you are resentful. Another thing that could possibly happen is that you have unrealistic expectations. Now guys, listen. If you have driven on the road in a sunny day, you will understand what I'm talking about. When you're far distance away from a point, from where you are, you perceive that there's a body of water just in front of you. By the time you get there, you find nothing. That is mirage. And that is actually what unrealistic expectation is really. You're expecting something that may not, in fact, it will never happen, because probably something you have seen in 4 to 5%, you want your partner to exhibit those personality, forgetting that there is no such thing as a perfect partner. The third thing that could possibly happen is that you become dissatisfied with your partner. Try as hard as your partner may want to please you, you're eventually not satisfied. Rather than being satisfied, you pick quarrel, you get angry at little things that you on a normal day would just ignore and let go. So at the end of the day, you find your joy in the relationship dwindling. Why? Because you let your joy be determined by what people do in their own relationship that is working for them. Now, another thing that could possibly happen or may possibly happen, I think I should have mentioned this first, is that your communication with your partner may dwindle or decline. At this point, you're already resentful, you already have unrealistic expectations not met, you're already dissatisfied with whatever your spouse says or does to you. What is there? There's really nothing to communicate about. So the communication line is breached. You may find yourself and your partner in the same space. You have something to say. Now, rather than verbalizing it to your partner, what do? You either drop a note or you send a text message. Yes, it happens. So that could also possibly happen to you if you begin to compare your relationship to someone else. So what's the tip to being content in your relationship or being happy in your relationship? The tip is this: identify your strengths. Let that work for you. So long it's working for you, stick to it. It's also not bad for those in relationship to identify their weaknesses. Yes, identify your weaknesses. Look for a way to make it your strength and make your relationship better. So rather than comparing your relationship, letting your joy in your relationship being determined by what other people think or what they do in their relationship that is working for them, identify what works for you and do it. Remember, comparing your relationship to someone else's relationship is toxic, it's unhealthy, it will make you lose your joy in the relationship, thereby saddening you. And if care is not taken, it leads to relationship breakdown. Now, have you ever found yourself in this situation before? What did you do to overcome it? Let us know in the comment section. Do you think any of those things I've mentioned will be of help to you? Also, let me know in the comment section. If at this point you have not subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notified of my subsequent video. Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it and share the video as well. Till I see you in my next video, thank you for watching and bye.